I wake up. I feel sick. My whole body's in pain, and I have a sharp headache each time my heart throbs.
何が起きた
That sounds unpleasant, having your head throb every time your heart throbs. Like, I'm assuming when it says throb, I mean, it means beating. Which I can't see as being very pleasant. I can't remember because of the sharp headache. My body is cold. Probably from lying on the floor for a long time. Steins are, they're both very different, so I can't really say. I'd say if you prefer, like, dark fantasy, Fate's better. If you prefer, like, sci-fi type visual novel stuff, then Steins Gate. But it's not, I don't really see it as fair to compare the two, because they're so different. The only certain thing is my ripped uniform and my own blood on the floor. I get up with a hazy head. The spot where I was lying looks like a murder scene.
本当に
Had my chest pierced? Yeah, you had a bad day. Bearing the pain, I entered the closest classroom. Moving to the locker with unsteady steps, I take out a mop and a bucket. Really? You just woke up after having your heart stabbed, and you decide to clean up the blood. I mean, I understand why, because you don't want people to panic when they get to the school on Monday, but like, why? That would be like the last thing on my mind.
何してんだろう俺
I don't know. I'm still confused. Why do I still have to clean up when I've just met something totally outrageous and been killed instantly? Am I an idiot? A little bit, yeah. I'm not gonna lie to you.
くそ落ちない
Yeah, blood is a bitch to clean. I wipe the floor with the mop. With unsteady hands, I manage to get the blood wiped off and pick up any trash lying around and put it into my pocket. Okay. The blood, where a little odd that'd be something you consider to do, is reasonable. Why are you picking up random trash that's just lying around? That's the weird part. I mean, both are kind of weird, but that especially is weird. Maybe I'm destroying the evidence. I'm still in a daze, so perhaps why I'm doing, so that's why I'm doing something so absurd. Maybe just like, maybe. I mean, it would make sense, because Fujimura-sensei always brings trash over to his house, so maybe it's just gotten used to it. I put back the mop and bucket and leave the school like a zombie. I get hotter as I walk. The air is so cold, but it feels like my body is burning. Ugh. When I get home, the day has already changed. There's no one home. Neither Fujine nor Sakura is around now. I collapse to the floor. I lie on the ground and finally calm down. Take a deep breath. When I inhale, my heart cries in pain as if cracking apart. No, that's wrong. It wasn't just cracked. It was straight pierced by a lance. It had a hole in it, but it healed and the wound tries to open up again when I inhale.
殺されかけたのは本当か。
No, that's wrong too. I wasn't almost killed. I was actually killed. But I'm still alive in spite of that, because someone saved me.
誰だったんだあれ。例ぐらい言わせてほしいもんだけど。
As the person was there, that person might have something to do with them. That makes no difference to the fact that the person saved me. I have to thank them one of these days. Yeah, you need to rest. The moment I let my guard down, the pain returns. At the same time, I feel like vomiting. I sit up and resist the sickness. I place my hand on my bare chest where the uniform was ripped. Even though I was saved, I did have a hole in my chest. Yeah, probably not very pleasant. That feeling. Such an unpleasant feeling. A spearhead entering my body isn't something I can forget easily.
くそ、しばらく夢に見るぞこれ。
I wouldn't blame you. If I close my eyes, it feels like the lance is still in me. Shake off that illusion and try to calm down. The result of all that training every night. Just taking a few deep breaths clears my mind and the heat and nausea have vanished from my body.
それで、あれのことだけど。
A man in blue and a man in red. They looked human, but I don't think they were. Were they like ghosts or something? Actually, not that far off. Surprisingly. But I've never heard of ghosts with form able to associate directly with people. And they were talking too. If they have their own will, it's hard for me to think of them as ghosts. I've heard that the only ghosts with a body are spirits, but aren't they shaped differently from humans?
いや、問題はそんなじゃなくて。
There's another fundamental problem. Those two who are killing each other. The murderous burglar that has appeared in the neighborhood. The ongoing ominous events in Fuyuki City. All I can tell with such thoughts is that it's way out of my league. Yeah.
こんな時、親父が生きてれば。
Perhaps because the wound on my chest is so vivid, I complain about things I shouldn't.
まぬけ、わからなくても自分にできることをやるって決めてるじゃないか。
And that's a bad way to think about this. Complaining comes later. First, I have to decide whether or not it's my concern. I mean, if you want to get stabbed again. Oh, so that's not good. The bell hung from the ceiling rings. This is a Magus' house, even if only a poor one. There's a boundary field that alerts me when a stranger enters the property.
こんな時に泥棒か。
Not quite. As I speak, I realize my foolishness. That can't be it. With this timing, right after that strange incident, that can't be it. There's an intruder. Not a burglar, but an assassin who's here for my life. Because I remember that guy saying, "You saw us, so die." The house is filled with silence. In the silent darkness, the murderous intent I felt at school is slowly drawing closer. My throat gulps. I feel a sharp chill running down my spine. I'll be instantly pierced if I move from this room. I frantically contain the scream about to escape my mouth. The instant I release it, the assassin will happily jump in and take the opportunity to kill me. If that happens, it'll be just like before. Unprepared, I'll be pierced by the lance again. Where is that metal post of Fujine left here? You need it right now. The moment I think about it, my breathing goes wild. Damn it. I'm ashamed that I'm about to give up my saved life so easily, and then I'm afraid. Gritting my teeth and holding my chest, I try to restrain myself. I should get used to it. This is the second time. This is the second time I'm about to be killed. That alone is enough to make me want to end it to end differently from last time. Besides, I'm a magus. What have I been learning for the past 8 years if I can't even protect my own life? Enough thinking. Right now, I just have to counter the intruder. Even though I'm a magus, all I can do is strengthen something that could be a weapon. To fight, I need a weapon. I mean, you have a kitchen with knives and pans and spatulas. Those are better than nothing. The shed has lots of things that could become weapons, but it's too far away. If I'm attacked and I leave the living room, it'll just be a repeat of what happened earlier. It'll be difficult, but I have to find a weapon here. Something long and thin would be best. My opponent's weapon is a lance, so something like a knife won't do. Well, that's also true. It'd be great if there was a wooden sword or something, but of course, there's nothing. If anything here could be a weapon, it's... I'm disappointed. But despite that, I'm determined even in this hopeless situation. Things are already bad as they can be, so they can't get any worse. You just guaranteed it would get worse by saying that. So all I have to do is run forward until I run out of energy. With the words that suggest my reconstruction, I channel magical energy into the 60-centimeter long poster. I have turned into something that can repel that lance, so I have to channel the magical energy into every corner and solidify it. I extend my consciousness. As it's soaking my blood into the poster through my skin, I permeate magical energy into it. I sense that I've hit the bottom. Right before the magical energy overflows from it. I cut off all connection with the poster and shudder at the feeling of success. The poster is now as hard as metal. But it is as light as it was before, so I couldn't ask for a better sword. But it's still a poster. Plus, he has a magical lance. It'll probably just tear the thing up, even if it's as hard as metal. How many years has it been since I last succeeded the strengthening magic? Well, no better time than now, I suppose. It's kind of ironic. The magic I've never been able to achieve since Kitsugu died is finally working in this kind of situation. Time to fight. I'll be able to do something. You said yourself, they have inhuman levels of speed. I have some knowledge of how to use a sword. held the poster with both hands and stand up. I'll die anyway if I stay here, and I don't think I'd be able to flee even if I escape this house. So all we can do is to run straight to the shed and make a stronger weapon. Whew. Come if you're going to come. It won't be like before. And the instant I think that, my whole spine shivers. When did he arrive? Appearing from the ceiling, the guy dropped straight at me. Silver light descends upon me. The guy that seems to have come straight to the ceiling descends to pierce my head. I frantically escape by rolling forward. He lands softly while I keep rolling. But I stop rolling and stand with my freshly made sword in hand. He turns to face me looking bored.
余計な手間を。見えていればいたかろうと、俺なりの配慮だったのだがな。
Well, how kind of you. He raises his lance again, seemingly uninterested. I don't know why, but he likes the spirit he had at the school ground. Because he didn't just have an intense fight with another servant. In that case, I might be able to outwit him. I think at least, well, no, he just leaves a bad taste in his mouth, having to kill innocents, not to mention the same one again.
まったく、一日に同じ人間を二度殺す羽目になるとはな。いつになろうと、人の世は血生臭いということか。
I mean, you're not necessarily wrong. The man is complaining as if he thinks nothing of me. I mean, have you done anything that's worthy of him thinking something of you? Not really. I mean, I guess surviving being pierced by his lance, but yeah. I slowly move backwards. It's about 3 more meters to the window. Once out the window, it's about 20 meters to the shed. Then I can run off this instant.
じゃあな、今度こそ迷うなよ、ボス。
He says blankly as if sighing it out. Pain assails my right arm. It happened in an instant. The man's lance is thrust without time for me to react. I would have faced my second death without that blow, or with that blow. What prevented it was my newly made sword. I must have thought it was just paper. The lance, just as if the poster wasn't there, was deflected by it and only skimmed my right arm.
ほう、変わった芸風だな、おい。
The man's expression goes away. His carelessness disappears, and he's now staring at me with beast-like eyes. Well, you got his attention now, which, that's not good. I screwed up. I was just being stupidly optimistic when I thought I could do something. The thing before me is a monster beyond belief. Painfully, I realized my foolishness for laying my guard down even slightly against him. That's right. If I'd been really desperate, I should have ran frantically through the window as soon as I miraculously avoided his first attack.
ただの坊主かと思ったが、なるほど。微弱だが魔力を感じる。心臓をうがたれて生きているってのはそういうことか。
Yeah, that's the reason. He points his lance at me. I won't be able to block it. It can't possibly block that lightning-fast blow. If his weapon were a sword, I might have been able to at least prepare for it. But that's a lance. A sword follows a line. The lance is a point. How am I supposed to block a blow from a point that I can't even see coming?
いいぜ。少しは楽しめそうじゃないか。
Maybe. The man's body descends. In that instant, his lance is swung sideways. I blocked the lance coming at my face with just my instincts.
いい子だ。ほら次行くぞ。
Good boy. That's not patronizing at all. There's a huge whirlwind. I don't know how he's moving the lance in this small room, but it makes a beautiful arc and comes to attack my body from the other side. My constructed sword moved to stop it bends. Is he using a hammer? No, he's just very, very strong. Damn, this numbness feels like I've broken the bones on my arm.
Come out!
I swing the sword instinctively. It was taking me lightly as he hasn't pulled back his lance, so I flick away the shaft with my sword. The arms that hit it go numb. The sword bends even more and the man's lance only moves slightly.
使えねえな。機械をくれてやったのに無駄な真似しやがって。まあ魔術師に切り合いを望んでも仕方ねえんだろうが。
Well, I mean, being armed is kind of his thing. Man was just playing with me. He let me hit him once, so I blocked him twice. But I used up my one and only chance with just a makeshift attack. That's why he sees no point in fighting me anymore.
拍子抜けだ。やはりすぐに死ねよ、坊主。
I prefer you didn't. He readies his lance again.
勝手に。
During that small, unnecessary movement.
言ってろ、マヌケ！
Without looking behind me, I jump out the window. To the shed, to the shed, to the shed. Quickly, quickly now. I break the window with my back and roll outside. I roll a few times, get up, and... Without a thought, I turn the swing behind me. The man hesitates a moment as I deflect his lance thrust. That's actually pretty impressive. As I expected. If I jumped out the window, he would definitely come after me. He would kill me even before I could get up. That's why I expected the fatal blow and swung at it. It was a bold plan. Would have died if it was a second too late or a second too early. Considering the difference in our skill, I could never have been too early. Yeah. So all I had to do was get up as fast as possible and swing at what was coming behind me. The result was perfect. I won my bet and deflected the man's lance. I quickly regained my balance. Now I have to make it to the shed before he recovers. Oh, he's fine. He's a little shaken that you, actually blocked that, but...
飛べ。
The man who supposedly had his lance knocked away comes up to me empty-handed and... spins and executes a roundhouse kick. Yeah. Just because he's unarmed, like, Shirou, you saw how strong they were. Like, do you expect him to not be able to fight without his weapon? The scenery flies past me. My battered chest is numb and I cannot breathe. No, what's more surprising is I'm flying. He did say fly. I never in my dreams thought that I would be sent flying by a mere roundhouse kit. Hey, at least he's taking you to the shed. There's that, at least. I fall to the ground from my back. I hit a wall and come crashing down. I can't breathe. My vision is blurred. I managed to stand, supporting myself against the wall of my destination, the shed. I tracked the man with my blurry vision. I must have been kicked 20 meters. Yeah, it's quite a kick. The man approaches, lance in hand. I'll be killed. I'll definitely be killed. The man will be here any second. Or in a second. If I don't want to die now, I have to get up and face him. The lance comes out at me. I can't even turn around fully, and the collapsing body faces the man's lance. How fortunate. I got lucky as I couldn't hold myself up and my knees collapsed. The lance goes over my head and hits the door of the shed, opening it. Oh, thank you, Lancer. So this is my last chance. If I go in the shed, there should be something I could use as a weapon. I enter the shed in all fours. There.
Sora. これでしまいだ.
A fatal, inescapable blow is thrust. And I block it. I unroll the poster and make it into a one-time shield. A huge impact. The opened up poster did block the lance, but it was not strong enough. It's pierced through and transforms back into its original paper. Hit by the impact of the thrust lance and flung to the wall. I fall on my butt and recover myself. When I raise my head to try to find a weapon.
爪だ。今のは割と驚かされたぜ、坊主。
The man is pointing the lance at me. This is it. The man's lance is pointed directly at my heart. I know this. This is the smell of death I felt just a few hours ago. Smell of death I felt a few... Okay.
しかし、わからねえな。起点は効くくせに魔術はからっきしときた。筋はいいようだが、まだ若すぎたか。
I guess that's kind of a compliment. Sort of. I can't hear him. My mind is focused only on the weapon in front of me. It's only natural. Because I'll die when that thing is thrust. What else can I think about now that things have ended up like this?
もしやとは思うが、お前が7人目だったのかもな。
Oh, you have no idea.
ま、だとしても、 これで終わりなんだが。
The man's arm moves. The movement I couldn't even see before looks like it's in slow motion now. The running silver light. The spearhead moves straight for my heart. It will spill blood in the next second. I know this feeling. The feeling of metal running into me. The taste of blood coming up my throat. The sense of the world around me disappearing. I felt all of it earlier. And have to experience it again? Really? Yeah, I get the... Well, where's you? I don't understand. Why do I have to go through this? This is bullshit. I mean, I agree with you, but... Can't accept this. Can't just die here meaninglessly. I was saved. I was saved, so I can't die so easily. I have to live and fulfill my obligations. If I die, I can't do that. The lance will pierce me. The spearhead will cut into my flesh and pierce my heart. It pisses me off. It's ridiculous to just kill someone that easily. It's ridiculous for me to die so easily. Dying twice in one day, that's ridiculous as well. Damn, everything is so screwed up that I can't contain it all, and...
ふざけるな。俺は。
Won't be killed meaninglessly. By someone like you. Huh? Truly it.
何?
Appeared like magic. In a blinding light that appears from behind me. My mind stops. All I know is that the figure who appeared is a girl. The moment it appears, it repels the lance thrust on my heart and steps up to the enemy without hesitation.
本気か。7人目のサーバントだと。
The man readies his deflected lance and the girl swings something she's holding. Sparks fly twice. A strong swing. The man hesitates, receiving a heavy blow from the girl. He must have realized he's at a disadvantage as he jumps out of the shed with bestial speed. While keeping her guard up against the man, she quietly turns to me. The wind is strong today. The clouds drift and the moon disappears for a brief moment. The silver light that shines into the shed lights up the girl in a knightly form. I'm speechless. Not because I'm confused by the sudden turn of events. I'm at a loss for words because of this girl's overwhelming beauty. The girl stares at me emotionlessly with her jewel-like eyes.
とう、あなたが私のマスターか。
Yeah, that's me. She says in a valiant voice.
マスター。
I only repeat back her words. I don't know who she is or what she's talking about. All I know is this small girl is the same kind of being as the man outside. The girl says nothing and just stares at me silently. How can I put this? The figure in front of me is so special that I forget the situation. That the man outside could come and attack it at any second. And he really had it bad for her the first time he saw her, huh? Feels like time has stopped just around me. Or just around me. The fear of death has disappeared and only the girl fills my vision.
サーバントセーバー召喚に従い参上した。
So his summons was just his will to not die, pretty much. Like, I don't want to die, so yeah. Hey, Inatai.
マスター、指示を。
She speaks again. The instant I hear the words master and servant, a pain shoots through my left hand. It's like a hot iron has been placed on my hand. I grab my left hand instinctively. That must have been a signal as the girl quietly nods her lovely face.
これより我が剣はあなたと共にあり、あなたの運命は私と共にある。ここに契約は完了した。
契約って何の？
Ah, Shirou. Even I have some knowledge of magic. I understand what that word means. The girl doesn't answer me and looks away with the same grace she had when she nodded. She looks at the door of the shed. There stands the man, his lance ready in his hand. You really want to do this, Lancer? Really? She moves faster than I can think. The knightly girl leaps out of the shed without hesitation. I get up and follow the girl, even forgetting the pain in my body. There's no way that girl will be a match for him. Are you sure about that? So girl gets this move. Yeah. I mean, Shirou. You know what? I understand why he would think that, but like, he's very mistaken for that thought. Even armored like that, she's a girl smaller than me. My words are silenced by the sound. I can't believe my eyes. This time my head really goes blank. A hero? A king? Well, I guess queen, technically? Yeah, the sound of weapons. The moon is hidden behind the clouds, and the yard has returned to its original darkness. In it, sparks are born from steel hitting steel. The lance-wielding man wordlessly attacks the girl who jumped out of the shed. But the girl parries the blow of the lance and knocks away all following attacks, driving the man back with every blow. I can't believe it. The girl called Saber is overpowering that man. The battle has begun. What happened between me and him earlier wasn't a battle. It was him playing with you. A battle is a fight between two people who can kill each other. Whatever the difference in skills, if each has a way to kill the other, then you can call it a battle. Their fight is a battle in that sense, too. The man's lance I couldn't even see is thrown with even more power. But the girl parries it with the thing in her hands and closes in on the man. The man retreats a bit. He holds his lance vertically to protect his ribs as the girl goes for them. For a moment, the man's lance glows. It was a blow like an explosion, and I guess it really was one. The instant the man blocks the thing the girl's holding, the lance in his hand glows as if electrified. The man, and even I can tell what that is. That is a force of magical energy so strong that it's visible. And each of the girl's blows is a terrible amount of magical energy. That outrageous amount of magical energy is penetrating the opponent's weapon just by touching it. Such a thing. It takes such force just to block it. I think of the man's lance as an accurate sniper rifle. The blows of the girl are like those of a powerful shotgun. Yeah, the descriptions really are just top tier. Every time the girl swings, the yard is filled with light. But that isn't what's overpowering the man. I mean, the man complains while avoiding the girl's fierce attacks. The girl doesn't answer, but only attacks even more with the thing in her hands. The man retreats with not even a chance for a counterattack. Because the girl's weapon is invisible. As you cannot sense her range, it'd be careless to attack recklessly. Yes, it is invisible. The girl definitely has something in her hand. As you can't see what shape it is, nor how long it is. Can't tell anything about it. Perhaps it's totally invisible, as it does not show up even when sparks fly off from it. The man must be having a hard time defending against it, as his moves aren't as sharp. How long have I I've been on for about an hour and 11 minutes. And the girl lets out a voice for the first time. She swings her weapon with more fury. A storm of swings without pause. The flying sparks remind me of a blacksmith hitting iron. The lance-wielding man blocks them, clucking his tongue. I must say, I admire his skills even though he tried to kill me. Yeah, I mean, skill is skill. The man is blocking invisible blows, watching only the opponent's legs and arms. But that's it. You don't need to beat down someone who's going defensive. As if to say so, the girl steps even closer to the man and delivers a blow with all her might as if smashing him down. You must see this as his opportunity as the man disappears. No, he jumped back, making it look like he disappeared. The girl's blow cuts through air and destroys the ground, kicking up dust. The blow, swung as a final one, was easily dodged.
Baka! Nani yatten da, aitsu?
I can tell even from a distance. I don't know about the careful blows from before, but such a big blow won't be able to touch that man. Even that man's body must have been straining under all those attacks. He suppressed it for an instant and jumped away. As if this blow will determine the victor. The man who jumped back several meters jumps as soon as he lands. As if reversing his retreat, he jumps at the girl. In contrast, the girl still has her sword in the ground. That opening is irrevocable. Alright, yeah. The red lance returns in less than a second and... The girl twirls her body with the sword still in the ground. The contest lasts less than a second. The man sees his mistake and tries to hold back, but the girl uses her whole body to execute her blow. Yeah, Archer, you got, or not Archer, Lancer. You got a little, overzealous there, huh? The man blown away and the girl who blew him away both seem discontent. Each launched their blows to kill each other. Even if they allowed them to escape immediate danger, they were worthless. The distance opens. The two stare at each other silently.
どうしたランサー。止まっていては僧兵の名が泣こう。そちらが来ないのなら私が行くが。
わざわざ死にに来るか。それは構わんが、その前に一つだけ聞かせろ。貴様の宝具、それは剣か。
The man glares as staring right into her heart.
さあどうかな。
I mean, you know, I would expect more from the King of Knights, if I was being honest.
旋風かもしれぬし、双剣かもしれぬ。いや、もしや弓かもしれんぞ、ランサー。
But I guess it wouldn't do to have your noble phantasm, even if just telling what kind of weapon it is, be known. It could, cause some problems, I suppose.
抜かせ、セイバー。
Perhaps it's really funny for him. The man, the one called Lancer, lowers his lance. Looks like he's indicating that he doesn't want to fight anymore. The girl is puzzled by Lancer's actions. But I know that stance. It was used in that fight a few hours ago in the schoolyard. It's the fatal move that was supposed to have ended the show.
ついでにもう一つ聞くがな。お互い初見だしよ。ここらで分けって気はないか。悪い話じゃないだろ。そら、あそこでほうけているお前のマスターは使い物にならんし、俺のマスターとて姿を晒せねえ大ふぬけときた。
Did he just call Shirou senile? Okay.
ここはお互い万全の状態になるまで勝負を持ち越した方が好ましいんだが。
断る。あなたはここで倒れろ、ランサー。
Or that. We don't just keep going, I suppose.
そうかよ。たく、こっちはもともと様子見が目的だったんだぜ。サーバントが出たとあっちゃ長居する気はなかったんだが。
Seems like the air around him distorted. Yeah, sure, see now. Hiss. I like Lancer, but like... he can be harsh. Lancer lowers his stance. A chill runs through the air at that moment. It's exactly like back then. Magical energy rumbles in the whirlpool centered on the lance.
Hog.
The girl readies her apparent sword and glares at the enemy in front of her. The girl facing the enemy knows better than I how dangerous he is.
じゃあな、その心臓もらい受ける。
I don't know about that. You can try. The beast jumps. Lancer instantly appears in front of the girl as if he teleported and thrusts his lance at the girl's feet. It was a bad move even to my eyes. With the lance already lowered, it wouldn't be effective to aim low at the girl. To prove my point, the girl jumps over the lance and moves forward to slash Lancer away. At that moment, with words themselves charged to magical energy, the lance thrust at the girl's feet rushes towards her heart. Her body rises into the air. The girl is driven up into the air by the blow of the lance, and she crashes down. No, lands on the ground. She's bleeding. The girl hasn't even received a scratch so far as bleeding badly from her chest.
呪詛。いや、今のは因果の逆転か。
I'm surprised too. No, since I saw it from a distance, I can tell better than her that the attack just now was a strange one. The lance was definitely aimed at her feet. But it suddenly changed its course, moving strangely in an impossible direction and pierced the girl's heart. The lance itself is not grown or bent. It looks so natural that makes one think that the lance was already in her heart. And for that reason, it's strange. It's not as simple as the lance changing its course and piercing her heart. The lance did not change its course, but changed the means so that the result would be so. The lance thrust to that name carried the result of piercing her heart as a premise. In other words, the process and the result were reversed. As long as there was the result of the lance piercing a heart, the course of the lance is merely something added later to prove that fact. An evil thorn that breaks through all defenses. A lance that pierces the heart every time it's used. A weapon that determines your fate just by its use. How can anyone block such a ridiculous attack? Be a badass. However, the enemy tries to dodge it, the lance will pierce their heart without fail. That's why this move is fatal. E rank luck. Yeah. A cursed lance that always pierces the opponent with one thrust. But the girl's evaded it by a small margin. She's wounded, but it was not a fatal blow. In a sense, her actions were more impossible than the lance. The instant the lance was thrust, she turned and jumped back with all her might, as if she knew what was going to happen, or this was going to happen. Either she had incredible luck, or enough divine protection to nullify the curse of the lance. I mean, she is, like, a holy knight. Well, not really holy knight. I guess she's just a regular knight. Either way, she avoided a fatal blow and sullied the lance's name. The girl catches her breath. The blood that was running so much has stopped, and even her stab wound is healing. Yes, it's extraordinary. I knew she wasn't normal, but still, that's too strange. I mean, I guess for a person, yeah, but like her skills to fight against Lancer, like the incredible magical energy in each of her blows, and like her body that heals by itself, this girl clearly surpasses Lancer. That was only up to now. Even if it's healing, her wound is deep. If Lancer attacks her now, she'll be defeated without even being able to defend herself. But with this overwhelming advantage, Lancer doesn't move. Yeah, because he's a nice guy, no matter what he says. He glares at the girl, grinding his teeth so hard that I can hear it. And you're, what, a good 15 meters away? That's actually kind of impressive. Probably more. A voice that seems to echo from the ground. Lancer frowns. Yeah, way to give yourself away, bud. Good one. His hostility disappears, and he clucks his tongue in annoyance. Yeah, in your case, definitely. The pressure goes away. Lancer's so humiliated they can't even comprehend her luck and pure skill defects as a one-shot kill. Yeah. Lancer doesn't even attack the wounded girl and simply turns his back and moves to the edge of the yard. Yeah, unfortunate for you. I mean, he's being ordered to. He doesn't really have much choice. With one bound, Lancer easily jumps over the wall and disappears.